My name is Professor Joshua Remy, and we are continuing with our series. Today we are looking at lactose-free milk, and we are wondering there's a lot of labaloo, particularly in Kenya, about lactose-free milk. First of all, let's look at what is lactose, because we are talking about lactose-free milk. Lactose is the main sugar that we find in the milk, and it makes the milk taste sweet. So the moment you taste milk and it is sweet, know that it's that sugar that's responsible for that. And why does this milk contain this sugar? It's to provide energy, mainly to the young ones and the infants of all mammals. Normally, the mother's milk is the one with the highest lactose, around 7%, and it's correlated to the donkey milk with the almost similar sugar level. Now, what is lactose-free milk? That's the question. So, this is the milk product without the sugar or the lactose, which is the main sugar in milk. It could be naturally missing in the milk or in the product. For example, in the plant-based milks, they don't have lactose, or it could be removed or changed during milk processing. What are the lactose-free milk products that we have in the Kenyan market? We have seen various companies in Kenya, particularly Brookside and KCC, launch their lactose-free milk products. Also, plant-based milks, they lack lactose. So those are the main products we have in the Kenyan market. So how is lactose-free milk processed? Lactose-free milk is normally made from the normal milk, from the normal either cow's milk, goat milk, or camel milk. Normally, an enzyme is added to break it down lactose into digestible glucose and galactose. This enzyme is added mainly during milk processing. After handing, it breaks down the lactose into the two sugars, that is digestible sugars, that's glucose and galactose. So at that point, you end up with from normal ordinary milk to lactose-free milk. Why produce lactose-free milk? Normally, the reason for producing lactose-free milk is that there are people who experience discomfort, or they experience some form of a problem the moment they take products of milk products containing lactose. And this condition is referred to as lactose intolerance. So lactose-free milk is normally tailored for lactose intolerance persons who cannot tolerate lactose. What are the symptoms of lactose intolerance? Normally, the person having the condition of lactose intolerance will feel discomfort after 30 up to 2 hours after consumption of milk. And the symptoms will range from abdominal pains, bloating, gas, diarrhea, and sometimes nausea. The extent, the severity of these symptoms will depend with the amount of lactose the individual can really tolerate. Why do people experience lactose intolerance? Why do they have this kind of a condition? Normally, at early age, infants have the enzyme that's called lactase to break down the lactose into digestible sugars, that's glucose and galactose. As they grow or as they mature, these enzymes starts to decrease. So once lactose is consumed, it's not broken down because they lack the enzyme lactase. So it's broken down by bacteria into organic acids and gas, and these are the ones that cause the symptoms or the conditions of lactose intolerance. That's abdominal pain and sometimes diarrhea. What is the treatment for lactose intolerance? The obvious one is, the first one is to restrict intake of lactose. So you don't take products containing lactose. So it means mainly you don't take milk. So there are people who don't take milk because they experience discomfort. The second way to manage lactose intolerance is to take the enzyme, lactase enzyme, so that in your system you are able to digest lactose. So you either from pharmacy or from prescription from medical professional, you buy an enzyme that you can take to help break down lactose. The other way is to take probiotics that alter intestinal flora or microbiota of the gut system to help digest lactose. Is there a long-term effect of lactose restriction? For example, if you say, okay, I'll never take milk because it contains lactose. One, we know milk is very rich in calcium, so definitely you'll miss calcium if you don't take other food products or food items that provide calcium into the system. So you might have long-term effect of calcium deficiency. The other is altering dietary intake of products. It will alter the gastrointestinal microbiota or microbiome. And in that case, you increase the concentration of various bacteria in your gastrointestinal tract. And these are various implications in health. So, lastly, what can we say is lactose intolerance is a condition that people cannot digest milk sugar, that's lactose. And lactose-free milk, they are mainly produced to provide a product that these experiencing this condition can take without any issues. With that, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative videos, our TikTok account, and our Facebook page. Thank you. See you soon.